Just waking up from a nice dream. Bitcoin pumping on a live stream. Smile shine brighter than a high beam. Ever seen live trading on a widescreen? Bitcoin showing you the steps to own it. We got the alpha, I bet you want it. I'm having fun to send a lecture on it. Randy, put a little extra on it.
It's mutable and decentralized. No censorship or hard cap supply. It's open source and we classify the blockchain secure, and that's exactly why. It's hard money with a new plan. It bounced a lot like this new jam. The Bitcoin dipped and we ain't gon' trip. I'ma be bullish on you, fam.
I'm a Bitcoin bestie. You gotta love it. 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 I'm a Bitcoin bestie. You gotta love it.
This video is sponsored by Cake Wallet, the easiest open source wallet to store Bitcoin, Monero, and Litecoin securely on mobile and desktop devices. When buying, selling, and exchanging crypto or trading for gift cards, Cake Wallet ensures privacy and security, giving you the keys to your coins. At Vacation Genie, we believe digital currencies are meant to do more than just sit in your wallet. They're meant to take you places. We want to help you step into the future of cryptocurrency spending, as travel is one of the top categories for spending your crypto. It provides you with the best ROI, lasting memories. Make sure to check out Vacation Genie today. Oh, seems as though my stuff didn't unmute. Well, let's do that again. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the Daily Zest. I'm your host, Randi Hipper, here today on a lovely Wednesday. We are officially a midweek. We love being midweek. There's so much going on, and we're going to get into it. We have a lot to talk about today, especially in Europe. I just realized that the Discord after show wasn't set up. I thought it was, but I'm redoing it now. Hopefully it works. We had some glitches last time. But guys, we do have a Discord after show for members of the YouTube channel, so please become a member of the channel. Go over to Discord, hang out. We have some stuff going on in Europe. We have Germany to talk about. We're also going to talk about a crypto lender that's going to be sponsoring some European golf. And then we also have BitGet and Mastercard teaming up as well. We're going to dive into that because they're going to be serving the EU first. And then we're also going to dive into the DOJ, a large amount of money that was seized. Also, breaking news that came out less than an hour ago. Tech billionaires are looking to have a crypto bank. We're going to dive into that. That's very important news. Arizona governor vetoing more bills. Congress moving forward with the OBBB, the beautiful big bill, without those crypto things thrown in there, which I find disappointing. We have the Genius Act comments from Latita James from New York, which is always interesting because she is a tyrant. And then we have the SEC approving a certain ETF, which is going to sort of be a spotlight today. We also have public companies maybe buying what? Bitcoin or Bitcoin ETFs. And then for our spotlight, we're going to be talking about Jerome Powell and what he said about stablecoins yesterday. And then we're also going to comment or see the comment that Donnie team made about Jerome Powell and how he really feels about him, which I always find entertaining. So we also have our coins to watch. And if you're ready for all that Zest news, the education, smash the like, subscribe to the channel, share this out with friends so more people know what's going on here. We're going to get after it. Say good morning to me as they say good morning to you. And check out our three amazing sponsors of the show, Cake Wallet, Market Cipher. Use code ZESTY for 15% off. And then head over to Vacation Genie, book your cruise with crypto. In addition, we have a goal of 150 likes, 150 live viewers. Also, a subscriber goal of 22,020 subscribers. Guys, we are over 22,000 subscribers. It's a beautiful number to see, I'm not going to lie. Hopefully, we see the 22222 on the screen pretty soon. So we love that. Guys, we really want to get 150 likes and 150 live viewers today. We didn't make it yesterday, but I want to give away some memberships. So if you guys want some memberships dropped, please make sure you guys get us to 150 likes, please. All right, we got Jesse, Shadow, Mama Shadow, Doge Bowl, good morning, Olsat, David Bowles, Jesse, as always, thank you to Black Hat. We got Tyler Fitzpatrick, Nick FLP, Doge Bowl is chilling today. Let's see. Where's Backup? Is Backup here somewhere? Alexandra G, my G is here. Good morning. We got Nash, nice to see ya. Let's see. Oh, you guys are really chatting it up this morning. I love it. Aquarian, good morning. John Shanks, nice to see you. Bobby F. We have Yukio over there on X. Good morning. Corvette, Elric. We got Sandman. Good morning to you. Rob C. Joe Harvey. Let's see. Yukio is chilling there on X. Oh, yeah, everyone was yelling at me because I was muted. I know. I figured it out. We got Alex Kaimana. Good morning. Peace of mind in the moment. Good morning to you guys. Ian F. is in the chat. Let's see. Casper's over there on Rumble. Good morning. Pubman, good morning. Oh, he has a funeral to go to. Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry for your loss, my friend. We're sending love to you. AC, good morning. MJOS, Mike, good morning. Bonjour, he says. Verhoofty Floof, good morning. Double O. Abby, over there on X, good morning. All right, I think I got everyone. Floof, good morning. Outdoor Scoreboard podcast. Oh, hello. We did talk about American Bitcoin yesterday if you want to go rewatch that episode. But, there's Backup. But we're going to get after it today. We have a lot of news to share, so we're going to dive into the market recap. We are seeing some green today, so we're going to keep getting after it. Arbitrum doing quite well. We're going to look at Bitcoin that we saw yesterday. We went kind of below our golden zone of 106, and we had a low of around 105,600-ish. And so we really do want to hold that 106 as support. Right now, we are sitting at $107,638, up 1.82%. The bullish scenario, of course, is 109.3, which was the high we made back in January. And so, again, confidently past that, like a big, boom through it, we're going to target that 112, which is our current all-time high. Crazily enough, we do have a red dot printed, pulling the momentum down ever so slightly. It is a tad flat today. We have the VWAP that is looking to make a nice move to the upside. Hopefully that's the trajectory we're on right here. So we're going to leave this drawing to manifest a little bit. Money flow is green. We also have the RSI perfectly bouncing off that neutral 50 line. Officially back in the bullish end. So let's see if we continue moving up. I would like to go take a look at the hourly. I am a little bit curious. We are starting off a new month. Today's July 2nd, so that is insane. We are seeing a nice push on the hourly chart, although the past few hours we've seen a red dot confirmed and printed. So I am very eager to see if we are going to be able to hold this momentum today, but also the fact that the money flow is tipping down. And you can even see with these red candles with the volume that might be a little bit of an issue today. But we'll keep calm. We'll hodl on. We're not scared. We're not scared of some little price action. But we're doing good right now. So let's stay grateful that we're in the green. We're going to also head over to the EU right now. We're going to talk about the European Central Bank. And, we know how much we love them. Then we're going to hop over to Germany, a crypto lender, and golf. And, maybe talk about our swing, Let's dive into it. Your breaking news starts now. The EU Central Bank is saying that they're going to commit to DLT settlement work. And I don't know about you, but I don't think I believe them. Let's dive into this. The ECB, which we know we love Christine Lagarde, the president of the ECB, who loves CBDCs and control over every citizen ever. The ECB Governing Council has approved research efforts that will use central bank money to settle DLT transactions as the body looks to make its payment system more efficient, saying one short-term approach is called Pontes, which will link DLT platforms with Eurosystem target services. that ensure the flow of cash and securities across Europe. A pilot will be launched by the third quarter of 2026. A more long-term solution called Appia will facilitate global operations and analyze DLT-based solutions. The release states that the decision is in line with the Eurosystem's commitment to supporting innovation without compromising on safety and efficiency in financial market infrastructures. Now, when they say supporting innovation, not compromising on safety and efficiency, it's really that they're not compromising on their own efficiency, of their own safety at the central bank. And the reason why I say that, of course, is because it's obvious that they want to have CBDCs, central bank money, CBDCs, to control your life. And if they're able to control you, the safer they are, and the fact that you can't opt out of this system. You can't buy what you want. You can't do what you want without their approval or their say. So efficiency, only efficient for them, not for us retail. So I do worry about this a lot, and especially because they're very close with the BIS, the Bank for International Settlements, again, which is a collective group of unelected bureaucrat central bankers that effectively control most of the world's economy. And most of the time, these countries don't politically align, but they align on one thing, which is money and control. They love to control you, and they love to control everything surrounding the economy. So be your own bank, as they say. Keep calm, hodl on, and just tread lightly. If you're in Europe, I'm nervous for you. I really do not enjoy what's going on in Europe. I for one, want to go to Europe. I might go soon. But it's a beautiful place. You can't say it's not. But this makes it toxic. Just throwing it out there. Deutsche Bank's DWS, Galaxy, and Flow traders venture into a German-regulated stablecoin. A joint venture between Deutsche Bank's DBK Asset Management subsidiary DWS, Flow Traders, and Galaxy said it will issue Germany's first regulated euro-denominated stablecoin after receiving an e-money institution license from the Financial Supervisory Authority, BaFin, this week. The all-unity EURAU stablecoin, which will comply with Europe's market and crypto assets framework, MiCA. It was teased by the companies back in December of 2023. And again, this is just letting you know that TradFi has been plotting for a long time. And if you think the central bank isn't aware, then you're being quite naive. And again, it plays into our first headline where they're like, yeah, we're going to play around with DLT. We're going to play around with things. It's only because they're using stablecoins as a gateway to get to the full CBDC. So if you could get anything from this article, that's it. So I thought those two connected, wanted to share it. Now we do have crypto lender Nexo that is going to sponsor Europe's premier golf tour. This is interesting. Do you guys play golf? One or yes emoji, two or no emoji. I know Alex O really loves his golf. Crypto lender Nexo signed a 3-year sponsorship with DP World Tour, Europe's foremost golf competition, with more than $10 million in a deal that will see the company become the tour's official digital asset and wealth partner through 2027. And to be able to have that title, the official digital asset and wealth partner, that's a big title there. And so a spokesperson did decline to give specific value to the deal, saying it was only an 8-figure sum. So very interesting what's going on. And one of the tour's events, the Scottish Championship, is going to be renamed to the Nexo Championship, taking place at Donny T's course, Trump International Golf Links in Aberdeen on August 7th through the 10th. And they're thinking, the co-founder was like, thank you to Donny T. Thank you, sir. So that was very interesting as well. So Donny T getting praise for his golfness, the golf. I really want to play golf. I never played golf. I played like mini golf, and I'm very interested. I feel like I want to see if I could do a swing. You know, like apparently you got to keep your left arm straight. No, your right arm straight. In my case, then, right? I'm a righty, so what would I have to do? Boom. I don't know. I'm used to like baseball, like boo. I don't know. I gotta probably hit Top Golf or something. Anyway, we're gonna keep talking about Europe because BitGet and Mastercard are coming together for a crypto card and is going to serve the European area first, which is so confusing because I feel like the EU is really a horrible market to be entering as a crypto company, but apparently it's better than the United States based on this. Taking a gander, we are going to see that BitGet is going to be the first to fully remove any fee by using some of the most relevant changes in payment processing. And so BitGet designed several high-impact user buy-in programs using the BitGet Wallet app, and users can launch it in both retail and online stores. And at the time of writing, this zero-commission model has driven several competitive differentiators. So the BitGet Wallet chief marketing officer Jamie was clear about the fact that, quote, crypto payments should be as seamless and secure as TRAD transactions. With this partnership, BitGet Wallet users can now pay with crypto anywhere MasterCard is accepted. We're seeing massive demand for real-world utility, and this collaboration with MasterCard and Immersive provides the infrastructure to make that vision a reality. Now, they integrated Immersive as a MasterCard licensed issuer to implement the on-chain transaction settlement. Again, this is all on-chain, which I feel obviously is, typical. But this strategic framework has maximized crypto card securities across numerous significant operational aspects. And so we are seeing that Immersive and MasterCard optimize crypto card security through integrated KYC and AML compliance requirements. Now, again, where is this being launched? Their market entries first in the UK and also the EU. BitGet has architected numerous significant expansion plans for Latin America, Australia, New Zealand deployment in the coming months. This strategic approach has optimized the MasterCard crypto ability, or the MasterCard crypto card's ability, to adapt across various major regulatory environments while accelerating user adoption. I mean, darn, why can't we have nice things in the US? But BitGet is getting after it. BitGet Wallet, I heard, is very cool. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. We'll see how many transactions they get. I wonder if they're going to put out stats on like how many people are actually spending their crypto via the card. I would like to see the stats on that after obviously a while and its launch and all that stuff. Let me know, my friends. Are you spending your crypto? Are you spending your crypto? One or yes emoji, two or no emoji. Do you spend your crypto? I would like to see. Honest. Be honest. Right, Pie Guy on X, be honest. All right. We're going to hop into the U.S. here because we have a DOJ seizure of $225 million, putting crypto scams into focus. The DOJ is sending a message with its recent effort to seize $225 million in crypto tied to pig butchering scams. And the takeaway from Phil Selden, a member at Cole Schultz PC and former acting U.S. attorney for the District of Maryland, the DOJ moved the seized funds last month through a forfeiture motion, although it has yet to publicly identify any individuals accused of stealing the funds. They say that this is a tone-setting case and that victims on American streets and the department made clear they don't want to wait for an arrest to actually ensure the crypto was actually seized. And so they say the guy says this isn't just a tech story or a finance story. It's about families losing their savings and small towns losing their banks. And we also see that the Kansas-based bank that we were talking about last week, I think it was last week, where the CEO embezzled $50 million just about through the bank and then tried to put it in crypto. And it was just absolutely ridiculous. It was a very dumb move on this guy's part. Again, if you were trying to money launder, why would you do that with crypto? Obviously it's illegal. Like, don't money launder. But if you're doing it with crypto, you're actually not smart because you will get caught. Everything is transparent, and that's the beauty of crypto, is that if someone's doing something wrong, you're going to be able to find them and be able to go ahead and come after them. So don't launder money with crypto. That's a little silly. Don't money launder, period. But you will get caught if you're using crypto. Keen Bean is on X checking in. Okay. Crypto Dude is over there on X as well. Good morning, everyone. Nice to see ya. So it seems like you guys are not spending your crypto. I mean, if you have fiat to spend, then do it. But a lot of people I know do live off of cryptocurrency. Right, Josh? Brandon, good morning. Hello. The breaking news that I wanted to share from about an hour ago, this came out at 8:40 a.m. Eastern, and it's currently 10:06 a.m. Eastern. There's tech billionaires that are looking to have a crypto-focused bank to rival Silicon Valley, which we know was I guess, the bank to fail and cause the domino effect back in 2023. Again, this is from the Financial Times, and we don't know how accurate they're going to be, but we're gonna talk about it anyway. A group of tech billionaires led by Anduril co-founder Palmer Luckey are launching a new crypto-focused bank to fill the void left by Silicon Valley Bank's collapse, and the group indicates or includes Peter Thiel's Founders Fund and Planeteer co-founder Joe Lonsdale, a major donor to Donnie T's campaign. Before a March 2023 liquidity crisis, SVB has been a major primary banking channel for early-stage tech firms and venture capitalists. And so they say that the people that were banking there were considered too risky by trad banks. Again, this was all discriminatory. But I believe, and even Circle, if we remember, was banked at Silicon Valley. And so I think this was a coordinated effort to collapse the bank. And if you look back at what happened with SVB, it was complete corruption. And the fact that the founders walked away, like the people that at the top of the ladder at that bank walked away with money right before, also giving money to China and other people, other countries specifically, that were using SVB. So people got to walk away with money before the bank collapsed. Yet, when it collapsed, it was a shock. And then people were lining up outside trying to get their money because there were a lot of people that work paycheck to paycheck. And so if you look at your Magical Bank app, it says your money is there, but is it really? And that's what a lot of people started to realize when SVB and probably the four other banks collapsed in 2023. So this new bank to rival SVB is going to be led by co-CEOs Owen Rappaport and Jacob Hirschman, a former advisor to stablecoin company Circle. So Circle, again, maybe learning from their mistakes here. They're also planning to hold stablecoins on the balance sheet in a crypto asset class. Again, that is pegged to the dollar. So the bank aims to become the most regulated entity conducting and facilitating stablecoin transactions. So we're probably going to see with this bank a possible move where I guess if I were them, have digital wallets and go ahead and have people transact in stablecoins instead of just regular dollars that are in your bank account. Oh, is TikTok getting spicy again today? I will turn off TikTok. I will turn it off. So if you want the stream to continue, keep the ratchet comments to yourself. Thank you. Or else I will turn it off. I don't have any problems with that. I'm kind of over you, TikTok. I'm over you. Let's continue on the stablecoin train here because this is something that I deem pretty important. We're going to see a lot of stablecoin moves, and I believe that even this bank that they're trying to put together to rival SVB, or SVB doesn't really exist anymore, but to kind of say, hey, we're the new SVB, I believe this is only coming about because of the Genius Act and stablecoins becoming more prominent in the United States and having some regulatory clarity. Now, according to the New York Attorney General Letitia James, well, it's still the Wild West, and the Genius Act is lacking necessary guardrails. I believe that she needs to get her guardrails in check because she is trying to destroy crypto in New York. New York Attorney General Letitia James sounded the alarm on the Senate stablecoin bill, warning Congress on Monday that the Genius Act, as it currently stands, does not contain the necessary guardrails to protect the American public. Now, is she really for protecting people when she tries to eliminate crypto in New York? No, because if she let New York have crypto and didn't persecute every single person she didn't like, then maybe people would be more wealthy in New York. The markets would be better in New York. The economy overall would be better in New York. But she did say in an 8-page letter urging Congress to slow down its effort to pass stablecoin legislation, and she says, take the time necessary to draft legislation that will enhance innovation while protecting our banking system that is envy of the world. Is our banking system really the envy of the world? I don't know. She also highlights the dangers of what she says is the unchecked proliferation of digital assets. And that's what she said back in April in another letter to Congress. So she just really cannot stand anything crypto related going through. She did propose in her letter an overhaul of the bill with regulating stablecoin issuers as banks and eliminating non-bank issuers from the bill. Essentially, control, control, control. We are about to hit, did we hit 108 already? Let me go double check this. Oh, shoot, guys, we're at our highs for the day right now. $107,962 Bitcoin. Ooh, oh, this is looking so good, guys. This is looking so good. Well, we're about $15 now. Oh, guys, we might push 108K right now. That is gorgeous. Again, 109.3, that's the bullish goal for today. Let's look at the hourly. Now we got a green dot printing on the hourly, my friends. Kind of getting over that bump here at 107.8. Guys, we might see 109K today. I'm hoping that's the case. VWAP is moving up on the hourly. Now we need that money flow to follow up. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, we're about to hit 108K. We're $6 away. Oh, pump it up, guys. Let's put some rocket emojis. You got to pump it up. Guys, we need to see some rocket emojis in the chat. Let's do it. Put these comments out there. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. Oh, we're going to see 108K. Come on, Bitcoin, go. We're stuck. Yeah, 108K. Pump it up. Pump it up. You got to pump it up. Oh my gosh, I love how we just witnessed that. That is so amazing. Oh, go Bitcoin. When was the last time we saw this price? 2 days ago. 2 days ago. We're excited about prices from 2 days ago. We're such nerds. Anyway. Speaking of the Senate, Congress, all that stuff, let's also dive into the Congress's budget bill that moved on without crypto being involved in it. With the U.S. Senate's passage of the bill meant to carry forward the bulk of Donnie T's policy agenda, last-minute changes to the One Big Beautiful Bill does not include a proposal to clarify and ease crypto taxation. Senator Cynthia Lummis did advocate for this, basically saying $300 or less transactions are considered small, not taxed, and overall $5,000 a year if you're spending in crypto should not be really come or sought after by the IRS. But it seems as though they have basically eliminated that, and that is not cool. So another flop. I feel like this was a little bit of a flop. Wow, why is my sound working? I need the flop sound. I need the flop sound. Yeah, a little bit of a flop there, but it's okay. It'll work out, friends. It's going to work out. So it's all good. It's all good in the neighborhood. Let's keep going. Speaking of flops, we have the Arizona governor vetoing a bill to stockpile seized assets. And I thought she was maybe turning around saying, hey, you know what? Maybe, I was wrong about this whole crypto thing. Nah, she's doubling down. I can't understand Governor Katie Hobbs. I feel like she's a darn mystery to me. She rejected a bill that would have seen the U.S. state hold onto seized crypto assets in a fund. She vetoed this bill, House 2324, on Tuesday, stating in a letter that it decentivizes local enforcement from working with the state on digital asset forfeiture by removing seized assets from local jurisdictions. The state's House voted on the bill during its third reading in May, but the Senate revived it in a reconsideration vote last month. The measure was then passed by the House in a 34-22 vote. Now, the governor's veto could be overwritten by a 2/3 vote in the House and Senate, but it appears unlikely to happen unless some lawmakers switch their vote. And the bill would have created a Bitcoin and digital assets reserve fund to manage any digital assets forfeited to the state. So, the bill did stipulate, though, the first $300,000 worth of crypto and criminal forfeiture would go to the Attorney General's office, and that amount would have been split 50% with the Attorney General, 25% to the State General Fund, and 25% to the new reserve. So it was going to get split up in a bunch of different ways. However, Arizona is just fumbling so bad. I cannot imagine what goes through this woman's head. Like, if there's assets that are going to be seized, seize them, but use them to your advantage. But now they're just going to sit there or just get moved around and go God knows where. And so that's a shame. Arizona Governor Katie Hobbs, man, SMH. I would like to understand her thinking with this, but I feel as though her thoughts might have been paid for. Also, we're going to post right now that we hit $108,000 because I'm so excited. I'm just excited about Bitcoin today, guys. And post. We're going to post, guys. I love posting Bitcoin price updates. It just like excites my soul. Okay, there we go. Moving on. Hello, no. Nice to see you. Be like Texas. I love Texas, man. Texas and Florida, my homes. Anyway, we have the SEC approving an ETF. Guys, this is a big one. Also, it's from Grayscale. That includes Bitcoin, ETH, Solana, XRP, and Cardano, which I'm very confused as to why Litecoin isn't included in that. And I feel like these choices are very random, but it also does reflect the digital asset stockpile with ETH, Solana, XRP, and Cardano that was initially announced by Donnie T on Truth Social a few months back. So the SEC approved the conversion of Grayscale's digital large cap fund into a spot ETF, according to filings, again, tracking the price of Bitcoin, ETH, XRP, Solana, and Cardano. The majority of the fund's weight currently is 80% in Bitcoin. The letter on Tuesday noted that the fund is benchmarked to the CoinDesk 5 index. It was launched, this fund, in February of 2018 and attracted nearly $755 million in assets under management. And so in a statement, the CoinDesk Indices head of product and research said, "We are thrilled to see the SEC approval paving the way for this Grayscale fund, benchmarked to the CoinDesk 5 index, to be uplisted as an ETF and enabling investors and advisors to capture the largest and most liquid digital assets in a single product." And they said that this fund will be the largest multi-asset fund in the world in terms of ETFs. So also very interesting. And a lot of money may be coming through now that it's an ETF. We also need 13 more likes for 100. Please pump it up, please.
Pump it up. You got to pump it up.
We're going to jump into our... also one more headline before our spotlight. Okay. Public companies, they're saying might be buying Bitcoin, actual Bitcoin, over the ETFs, which why would you buy an ETF when you could just get Bitcoin and get real exposure? It's real exposure, at least if the company holds it in a wallet. So publicly traded companies are rapidly buying Bitcoin reserves and buying more than ETFs for the third straight quarter. Corporations increased their Bitcoin holdings by about 18% in 3 months, ended June 30th, adding roughly 131,000 Bitcoin. The ETF holdings grew 8%, around 111,000 Bitcoin, based on figures from bitcointreasuries.net. Now, ETFs still hold the largest stash of Bitcoin among single entities, with about 1.4 million Bitcoin, about 6.8% of Bitcoin's cap supply of 21 million. However, again, I rather buy Bitcoin over the ETFs because that's real exposure, and at least I can self-custody it and have the fundamentals of the asset, which is to be your own bank, darn it. Hello, Alex. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. Ugh, I can't. I actually can't. My patience is running thin. No, so excites my soul, LOL, who talks like that. I don't know. I'm a little cuckoo, guys. If you haven't noticed, I'm a little bit off. Anyway, I hope it's in a good way that I'm a little off. We'll see. Time will tell. Anyway, we're going to jump into our Fed Chair Jerome Powell making comments on stablecoins and crypto yesterday. Here's a quick clip and what Donnie T has said about him, which I find very entertaining. Your spotlight starts now. We know a little Jerome Powell, as he says, close the effing door. And he has closed the door on crypto for years, except that he might be reopening that door when it comes to stablecoins. And we know that there's been multiple state federal reserves, like the Federal Reserve of Boston, in collaboration with MIT on Project Hamilton. And that's all about CBDCs and the creation of it, testing it. And so even in the past, we've heard Jerome Powell talk about CBDCs. He's bullish on it. However, he knows Donnie T is not. And so maybe he's trying to pivot like Europe is, saying, oh, we're going to step away from CBDCs, or we're going to have stable coins first. Bank of Korea, same thing. Stable coins first. CBDC second. That might be Jerome Powell's play right now. Take a gander at this clip.
Let me say on stable coins, if I can.
Yep.
I do share the concerns that you hear here, but I also think it's a positive step that we don't have a regulatory framework for these now in the United States. We tried very hard in the last Congress to work with, people on both sides of the aisle to create such a thing. Now it looks like we're well on the way to creating a framework, which I think is something we need. If we're going to have stable coins, and apparently we need to have a federal and state level regulatory framework, which I think we're making progress towards having.
So there you go. He said it's a positive step, but look who's on the stage. I would just like to zoom out for a moment. Who's on the stage? Can we get we need some better quality here. Well, the camera quality is horrible, but who's this sitting right here? Christine Lagarde. What is this conference? The ECB Forum on Central Banking. So he's sitting right next to Queen CBDC, Christine Lagarde, the president of the ECB. Isn't it all obvious? It is so obvious. Stablecoins, yay, stablecoins. Bro, it's all about CBDCs. It's all about control. The same people sitting together. It's all a show. It's all theater. And Donnie T had to share his opinion. He said, Jerome Powell, you're a moron. And I can't with this line. Donnie T says, we have a moron at the head of the Fed. He's a moron. So, do you agree? Is Jerome Powell a moron? Put a 1 or a yes emoji, 2 or no emoji. Do you think Jerome Powell is a moron? Okay, I'm turning off TikTok. If you guys want to watch, go to YouTube. I'm over this. I can't. I'm over TikTok, guys. Sorry, not sorry. Yeah, we're over TikTok. Okay. Finishing out our segments, we're going to go over to our coins to watch. Let's do it. Leading the gainers is Celestia, up 7%. We have Sonic, up 5.3. Virtuals, up 4.6. Quant, up 4.5. And SPX, up 3.86. For our losers here, leading the way is Jasmine, down 6.8%. We got Fartcoin, down 4.6. Algo, down 4.5. Flare, down 4.3. And Bitcoin Cash, down 3.3%. Yeah, RIP TikTok indeed. Yeah, gross. Don't like them. Okay, now going over, and it's not Black Hat's fault. It's nothing relating to the mods. The mods do as much as they can, but you can't stop these fools from going in the stream and being completely disrespectful. So we're over them. Anyway, we have Ethereum, $2,456, up 2% right now. Again, major target is the 200-day SMA. Until we hit that, I'm not repeating the levels to watch because I've been saying it too many times. We're going to hope to hold where we're at. There is a red dot, though, interestingly enough, printed on the daily chart, bringing down this momentum, and the VWAP and the money flow, plus the RSI is down, technically bearish, but making a bounce. So hopefully that crosses the zero line and goes bullish. Hopefully this red dot does not confirm, and we have a happy day and touch that 200-day SMA. That's about $100 away, less actually, at $2,522. Looking at Litecoin, we're a little bit of a ways away from the 200-day SMA. Currently, the price is sitting at $85.48, which is where we want to hold support. We're up 2.73%. From where we're at right now to the 200-day SMA, that lies at around $98. we are looking at a 15% pump to get us there. And I feel like the 200-day SMA is really holding us down right now. Red dot has been printed, pulling down the momentum. The VWAP money flow is getting hurt right now. We also have the RSI that is pushing to the upside. Again, the RSI is showing a lot of strength today across cryptocurrencies, especially with Bitcoin too, making a very strong bounce off that neutral, which we talked about at the beginning of the show for those who missed it. We are targeting 109.3. Again, that's our January high. We're going to try to test that, maintain support, but if we confidently, again, go through that for people that weren't here, we're looking to push to our current all-time high at $112,000. In other words, buy the dip. Listen, I wish I could buy a lot more than I do. I'm telling you right now. I wish I could just buy a lot of things. I want to buy a lot of things. I want to get a home. I want to get 10 Bitcoin, 100 Litecoin, 1,000 Litecoin. That would be fun. Yeah, TikTok is just a little bit toxic, guys. So we had to peace out on TikTok. How many... One house goes, all-time high, let's go. Yeah, definitely pamp it up for all-time highs.
Pump it up. You got to pump it up.
Gotta have thick skin for the interwebs, Avo. I see you, Avo. Listen, I do have the thick skin for the internet. I just don't got patience today. So, yeah. Why is Bitcoin Cash in an uptrend? Honestly, I haven't seen any news on Bitcoin Cash. Let's look it up. Bitcoin Cash news. Oh, this might be it. 3 hours ago this came out. Valor launches 8 new ETPs on the spotlight stock market, including Bitcoin Cash, Leo, OKB, Polygon, Algo, Filecoin, Arbitrum, and Stacks. So this might be it. This might be it, guys, in Toronto. So it seems like maybe some Canadians perhaps are bullish on Bitcoin Cash. Let's see. Marley's Boots. Oh, it's Holy Shoes. He said he missed a cookie stream, but he went back and rewatched it. Aww. Guys, please go and watch that cookie stream. It was so fun. I loved it. Thanks, Charles. Appreciate you. But yeah, guys, we're getting after it here. We're tapping that 108. Hopefully we hold there. We close above $108,000. But you know, we got to keep calm on. Have your bullish and bearish case scenario either way. Take your crypto off of the exchange. Always use self-custody. Use a wallet. My friends, I'm preaching to you. Please use a wallet. Also, guys, we have a members-only after show. So if you have that star next to your name on YouTube, if you are a member of the channel, then please go into Discord right now. We're going to go chat over there for a little bit and get after it. I really appreciate every single one of you guys. Sorry I got mad at TikTok, but I'm kind of over them today. So I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Thank you guys so much for supporting the show the way you do. I know things have been slow, and not just for me, for everyone on YouTube, but we are going to continue grinding out here, and we are not going to give up. So thank you guys so much. Hope you have a beautiful day. Smash the like, subscribe, share it out with friends. Have a beautiful Wednesday, and I will see you tomorrow. And for the members, I'll see you in Discord right now. Stay zesty. Mwah.